Okay, in June '09, I was ready to retire, looking forward to golfing and working in the yard and just looking forward to a wonderful retirement, particularly after 43 years of teaching. However, my knees retired 3 months before I did and caused me a great deal of pain leading up to retirement. I went to my family doctor and he gave me cortisone shots to relieve the pain, but that was very temporary relief, maybe a week at best. And so ultimately he referred me to Dr. Mascali, a surgeon at Good Sam North. And so I went to see him and he x-rayed my knees and he sent me for an MRI, and then he called me in for a consultation. And in that consultation he showed me very clearly the results of the MRI and the x-rays that the meniscus, the cartilage on the inside of both of my knees, had worn away completely. So Dr. Mascali in this consultation told me that I needed partial knee replacements. It was only the inside part of both of my knees that where the cartilage was missing, and therefore he scheduled the surgery for September. I had the surgery, and after a few days in the hospital, came home, and that's when the wonderful people of Fidelity Home Care took over. A visiting nurse came here to the home, and she checked. She would come about every 3 or 4 days, and she checked my bandages. She actually would change the bandages. She checked my vitals. She reported in to my doctor the progress that I was making, and even when it was appropriate, she removed the staples, and it was wonderful. And never did she cause me any pain at all. Never. I mean, she said that when she removed the staples, it probably was going to cause some pain, maybe take a Tylenol. I didn't do that, and there was no pain. The other group of people that were very helpful from Fidelity were the therapists that came to the house. Now, they came about every 3 days, and they would come and give me exercises to do. They would stay there and help me do the exercises, and they also would measure the flex in my knee. You know, when they first cut on the knee and I came home, my knee was like this all the time, you know, elevated in a lazy boy. But it had to ultimately be flat, just as the way we are, and it also had to get to 90 degrees plus, you know, to be able to live a normal life. And I remember the last visit that the physical therapist made to the house. She wanted me to leave the house and walk down to the next driveway and to come back. Well, I walked to the next driveway and the next driveway and the next driveway, and she was standing out front. She said, "Come back." She was yelling at me, "Please come back, come back." I was just so happy to be able to get out and about. And so I owe my retirement, I owe my renewed lease on life, so to speak, to Dr. Mascali and to the wonderful, effective, miraculous people that work at Fidelity Home Care.